I was going with this guy.
Uh-huh.
And I had 2 kids by him. And he was already doing it, but I didn't know. And he was kept doing stuff. You know, I was wondering what he was doing, going in the kitchen and stuff, hiding. And he was doing little crazy things. So I was asking myself, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when he asked me, did I want to try? I said, what's that? It was like flour or something. He said, no, it's not flour. He said, it's some crack. I said, crack? I never heard of crack. So I was sitting at the table with him, and he put me a piece on something that looked like an antenna. He called it a stem. And it had a screen in it, and he had a little plastic plug on the end of it. So as I was sitting there, he was putting some up there, and he said, try it. So I tried it. The first time, I really didn't feel nothing. I told myself I didn't feel anything. Then he said, try it again. So I said I still didn't feel anything the second time. Then the third time, I still didn't feel anything at that time. And where I started, when I came to Whiteville, I was on Martin Luther King Street. It's right here on the block by BP's across the street. Now it's a burnt house, torn down and had grown up some, and there's other houses around it. This is my mainly part where I used to hang out at to do my drugs. And I was all outside around the buildings doing whatever a man wanted me to do to make money. This is the place where I was. And to look at this place and to just sit here and just see the things and know the things I have done, I mean, I really felt for myself at the time, but now I really look at it and I truly, really thank God that I am a blessing to be alive today. The first situation I went through, I was abused. I was being beaten. He would have me to go out there to sell my body to get the drugs for him, to bring them back to him with different men. I didn't know who it was or whatever. So it was just like he was prostituting me to bring him back crack. I was actually really selling my body out there. I mean, doing anything and everything that a woman would do to get crack. I mean, sometimes I would be sleep with men for like $2 or $3. Sometimes it would even be like $4 or $5 one night. And it was just a thing with the crack that you gotta have it, and you do anything to get that crack. 1991 up until 2008, and November the 5th. I've been in and out of rehabs. I've been in about 10 rehabs. In and out, back and forth. At that time I was on Medicaid. Medicaid was paying for it. But then it got to the place, the Medicaid, I guess, by me going so regular that, you know, they didn't see that I was fitting to be on Medicaid anymore because I wasn't helping myself. And plus, the rehabs wasn't helping me either. The reason why that is because that when I was going there, I was going for everybody else. I was going to get my kids back, or I was going to get a place to stay, situations like that. This ministry has changed my whole entire life. Okay, starting November the 5th, which was 2008, I was incarcerated for 4 months. I was just getting out of being incarcerated. At that time, I had time to think, and had time to know what I wanted to do, and plus I was tired and sick of being tired. So when I came into this ministry, which was on March the 19th, 2009, I came in here. They was doing Kingdom class. So I joined the Kingdom class, and as I began to join the Kingdom class, began to come to each one of the sessions, it changed my whole entire life. And I want to say to the directors of this church, Pastor Perriman and Deacon Perriman, the love they have shown me, have drawn me here, and I am still here. And I want to say that as I was in them Kingdom classes, that I thank God for the change. But in order for you to make a change, in order for you to want to do it, you got to help yourself. You got to make that first step. You got to say that you are tired of being tired and sick of being tired. Until you get to that step, you will never get anywhere. But I thank God that I have made that step with the help of Greater Restoration. And I also want to say, during those kingdom classes, it has saved my entire life, and it also has changed my way of thinking. My mind has been transformed. To God be the glory. Now, at this time, I been clean for 2 years. To God be the glory. And thank God for my Pastor Perry and Deacon Perry and Greater Restoration. They have really, really been there for me, and they are still here for me. Now, I've been on a job now for over a year. Been working, sustained. Currently now, I am enrolling in Southeastern for a cosmetologist. Hopefully, later down the years, that I will be able to own my own beauty shop. I am the mother of 4 children, Kayla, Cordelia, Daryl, and Brandon, and I have 5 grandkids. And I want to thank God for my children who stood by me through this hard times that I was going through. And I want to say to them that I appreciate you, I love you, and I thank God for you, and I'm glad that you are still in my life. The people that are still on the street, the thing that they are looking for is love. And the women, they look for somebody to love them, but the thing is they go in all the wrong places to find love. Because when I was out there, I thought that's what love was. Beating and abusing, selling my body, doing what that man wanted me to do, even taking food out of my clothes off my kids' back. I mean, I'm saying to the women, please, I mean, if you need someone to talk to, or you need a church to go to, someone to help you on your way, please, Greater Restoration is the place. That's what changed my entire life. Now I know what my purpose is in life. I had to go through that to help someone else. I went through it for someone else so that they could be able to come out of it. And I want to say that the ministry is a good thing for people that are coming off the street. I mean, they go to rehab, but it's a difference between a rehab and coming into a ministry, because Greater Restoration, the word restore, it can restore your soul and restore everything that you lost in Christ Jesus in order for you to get where you need to be. We can go to these classes, but it's not a class. These are just, it's a spirit. It's a spirit that dwells in us. And the thing about this, the only way that you're going to be delivered from this crack addiction is that you got to come to Christ. Christ is the only thing that's going to help you. It will help you renew your mind. Once you renew your mind in Christ, and then things will be better for you in your near future. To God be the glory. My name is Carolyn Brown, and I am ministry.